Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Students, are you listening me? Please reply in the chat box. Okay, very good of you, Hassan, Base. You are here, means you are listening me very clearly. Okay, I'm just waiting for other students to join me. Just waiting for a moment. Walaikum Assalam. You are listening me clearly. Are you listening me? Okay, reply again. Okay, very good. Walaikum Assalam, all of you. Now I'm going to start my today's lecture. Please don't open your cameras. Mariam, please turn off your camera. And all of you, you are not allowed to open the camera unless I will ask you. Rumesa Abdul Ghaffar, I am not going to discuss anything without completion of my lecture. So please don't disturb the class. I'm going to start my today's lecture. This is English language. Lecture. I'm Mrs. Afshin Imran. This is lecture number 26. The topic for today's lecture is application writing. Okay, we have done application many times before. I want to discuss the steps how to write an application or the format of writing an application. Abdul Wase, don't disturb the class. If you are not interested, please go back. Now, first of all, I'm going to share the definition of application. An application is a formal request to be considered for a position or to be allowed to do or have something. It means application can be written in two ways. And it is a kind of request to write something, to do a request to somebody. It is written in the form of formal request. If you apply for a job or for a position vacant in some organization, or it is written in the simple form in which you want to allow you or to do something or have something to go somewhere, whatever you are writing in simplest form. And this application has to be submitted to an authority. Authority means the head of the organization, institution, or organization. Okay, I hope you are understanding that application is actually a request. Now there are some steps of application writing which you should know in sequence. There are 7 main steps of application writing. The first one is heading, in which we are writing the addressee designation with address. Addressee means to whom you are writing the application. That means the head of the organization, or if you are writing in the school, it means the principal. Okay, because principal is the head of the school. With address. With address means you have to write about your school name with address. Then the second step is to write the subject. That means the topic of the application, for what reason you are writing the application. And If you remember, you have done it before, so you should remember that subject must be underlined. Number third step is to write the greetings. And I will explain them one by one afterwards. First of all, listen to the steps or learn the steps. Number fourth is beginning. Number fifth is body. Body is that part of the application in which you are writing the reason. Why you are writing the application, you have to write the reason in this part of the application. Number six part is ending. And number seven part is closing, in which you are writing the date. Okay. I hope you have understood these all steps. Now I want to explain them one by one. The first one is the heading. Now, first of all, I want to tell you about one more thing, that we are following the new pattern of writing the application. That means we are using the block pattern, because now it has been used in all the written work, or like computer work, whatever you are writing. So we are following the block pattern. Block pattern of application writing means everything starts with the margin line. Okay, that means from left side of the page. So you should remember, and please listen to me very carefully. Try to understand how I have given you the format of writing the application. The first one is heading. Must be written from left side of the page with the margin. It means you have to start from the left side of the page and with the margin line. Now, this is the pattern or the format of heading. The principal, comma, P capital. Remember about the punctuation marks, where we are writing the capital letters, where we are writing the small letters. You should be very careful about the punctuation marks, please. P capital for principal, P capital. Okay, and please learn the spelling of these words, principal, then comma. Why I have used comma here? Because the address is here incomplete address. When we will complete everything, then we will write the full stop. Now, this means what we are writing in the first line, the designation. Okay, that means what is the designation of the head of the institution or the organization of a school or a school. In the next line, we'll have to write ABC school, ABC in capitalized form without any full stop in the middle, in between them, and S is capital for school, then again comma. It means in the second line you have to write the school name. It is optional. Optional means you can write your school name like SM Public Academy, or you can write ABC school. Both are correct. Now in the third line, you have to write the area name. Your area is Gulistan-e-Johar. So please learn it, how to write the name of the area with the capital G and J capital, with E small, with the hyphens after and before it. Then comma. After that, the last line to complete the address, that means city name. And your city is Karachi. So start with the capital letter K, and then full stop is at the end. Full stop shows that the address has been completed here. So please remember how to write the heading, the principal, comma, ABC school, comma, Gulistan-e-Johar, comma, Karachi, full stop. Now there is a note I have written here, leave one line. Okay, it means when you complete the heading, leave one line. Then I come to the next step, subject. Subject must be underlined. This is the most important point, that you should underline the subject. I have written in 3 ways. Same subject for same reason of application, for same request. Subject, application for sick leave. You can see that I have not underlined the word subject. I have underlined the topic or the main request which you are, for what reason you are writing the application. Application for sick leave. Here you can see that A is capital, S capital, L capital, and after that there is a full stop, which shows that it has been completed. And whenever we are using any preposition here like for, we use it or write it with the small letters. Now there is another way of writing the subject for the same reason, or subject request for sick leave. It means the reason is same, sick leave, request R capital, then S capital for sick, and L capital for leave. And then again you can see that there's a full stop at the end. Again the preposition for is with small letters. Or there is another way of writing the subject sick leave, just sick leave. There is no use to write application, request for, or application for. Direct you can write sick leave. It is also correct. S capital and L capital for sick leave, and then full stop at the end. I hope you are understanding that how I am saying that subject must be underlined. The word subject is not underlined. Remember this thing. The topic or the request or the reason, it must be underlined. There is another note, leave one line. It means when you are writing the heading, after that leave one line, and when you are completing the subject, then again leave one line. It means you have to leave one line before and after writing the subject to make it prominent. Then there is another step, greetings and beginning. Must be written from left side of the page with the margin. I have told you that we are using the block letter pattern. So you have to write everything with the margin line from the left side of the page. Now greetings means when we are writing respected sir slash madam. Here you can see that I have written the slash in between sir and madam, which means these are optional. You can write any one of them. Okay. At one time, you have to write one, respected sir or respected madam, then comma. Aisha Kaisar, if you want to ask anything, I will give you the time at the end of the lecture. So please don't disturb at this moment. Now, please learn the spelling of respected. It starts with the capital R. And if you are writing sir, then capital sir. Or if you are writing madam, then capital M with the comma. Remember this thing. Now, this part, respected sir or madam, it is greetings. And then we start with the beginning. Beginning means when we start the application. Now here you can see that I again start this part with the margin line. I beg to state that dotted line shows that you will continue the application here. There I have written three ways to start the application or to write the beginning. I beg to state that, or with due respect, comma, it is stated that, then dotted line shows the continuation, or this is to inform you that, again there is a dotted line to show the continuation. These three lines are three ways of writing the beginning. You can use any one of them. I hope you are understanding everything very clearly. If you have got any question, I will give you time at the end of the lecture so that you will ask me at the end. Okay. Now there is another step. After that, it is known as the body. Again, as we are following the block pattern, so it must be written from left side of the page with the margin. First paragraph. Then you will write the beginning, then continue from there. Like I beg to state that I have been suffering from severe viral infection since last night. I will not be able to come to school for at least 3 days. Doctor has advised me to take rest to recover completely. Now in the body part, I have told you that we are writing the reason. So you have written here, I have been suffering from severe viral infection. First of all, you inform the principal that you have got some disease or the infection, and from the day you have to mention the day or the night, whatever it was, and then you will tell them that you will not be able to come to school for at least 3 days. If you want to leave for 3 days, then you will write 3 days here. Otherwise, you can write 5 days, 7 days, whatever you want. Then another line which you added here, doctor has advised me to take rest to recover completely. Because we are writing the sick leave, so you understood that the person, or if you are writing the application about yourself, then you have to consult the doctor, and you have to write about the advice of the doctor, what the doctor advised you. So here it has been written to take, doctor has advised me to take rest to recover completely. Okay. I hope you are understanding here. Second paragraph in the body. Kindly grant me leave for 3 days. Here, when you are asking the rest for the 3 days, then you will ask about the leave for 3 days. That is from date to date. This date means from where you are starting your leave, and this date means from where you are ending your leave period. Okay. For example, if you are writing for 3 days, for example, today is 7th of April, so you can write 7th April 2021 here, and then 789, then 9th April 2021 here. Okay, it means you have to mention the starting date or the ending date here for the leave. If you are if you want 3 days, then mention 3 days here. If you want more days, then you have to mention the dates here. Next part of the application is the ending. It must be written from left side of the page with the margin line. That means I have already told you many times that we are following the block pattern in which we are writing everything with the margin line. So I have written 3 ways here to end the application. I will be very grateful to you for this act of kindness. Full stop. Full stop shows the completion. Or you can write another way. I will be very thankful to you for your cooperation. Full stop. Or thanking you in anticipation. Full stop. You can use any one of the 3 ways, and you have different options. You can use anything from your own side. You can write anything to thank the principal. Now, the last step of the application is the closing. Closing means the last part of the application. It also must be written from left side of the page from the margin. Again, you can see that it has to be written from the margin line because we are following the block pattern. I have told you many times that the new pattern of application writing is the block pattern. Block pattern means everything must be written from the margin line. Now, this is the closing. Yours obediently. Remember, when we are writing yours, there is no apostrophe. Please be careful. There is no apostrophe here. Yours, Y with the cap is capital here. Obediently, obediently, O capital. Please be very careful about the punctuation marks or the letters which we are writing in the capitalized form. And learn the spelling of obediently, comma. Comma means it is incomplete. So after that, you have to mention here XYZ, X dot Y dot Z dot. Okay. There is no need to write your name here. XYZ is enough. Then you can write here student of class 9, the student of class 8, the student of class 10, whatever you want. Okay. After that, Date, not dated. Remember, date. Then you have to follow this pattern of writing the date here. Be very careful when we are writing the block pattern style. Then we are writing the date in this pattern. Okay, be careful. You have to write the month name with the capital, starting with the capital letter like December 1. If the dates are from 1 to 9, then add 0 because we are writing the date in 2 digits. Okay, remember this thing. December 1, comma, 2020 full stop. If we are writing today's date, it will be April 7, comma, 2021 full stop. Okay, you should be very careful in writing all the things in the proper way. Don't write anything on the screen, please. Those who are disturbing me, I know your name, please. Don't disturb the class. Okay. Now, this is the end of the application pattern. Now, I want to give you some time if you want to ask me any question. During that time, I want to take your attendance. Okay. If you want to write anything or ask anything, please write in the chat box. Hamza Mustafa, I have already taken the attendance. Don't get worried. You have very good, everything clear. Mehta, okay, very good. If you want to ask any other thing, no issue. We are not leaving any line after completion of any paragraph. We are not leaving any line anywhere except before and after the subject. Okay. Okay, very good. Clear, everything clear. Very good of you. Anything which you want to ask? Now it's my time to ask you questions. Okay, I'm showing you some questions. Okay, then you will give me the answer in the chat box. I'm showing you some questions here. Now, I'm reading these questions first, and then you are allowed to reply me in the chat box. Question number 1 is, what is an application? Question number 2, what do you write in the beginning of an application? It means what you write in the, when you are writing the application, what is the first step? How do you write the subject for leave for cousin's marriage? If you have been given an application to write leave for cousin's marriage, then what will be the subject? Question number 4, what do you write in the body part of an application? When you are writing the body part of an application, what do you write? Where do you write the date in an application? This is the last question. Okay, now I want your answers. Please read the questions very carefully and start replying me. I'm waiting for your answers. Zimal, very good to ask for something. Mehta, very good answer. Formal request, very good. Ishal, very good. Formal request to be considered for a position. Okay. An application is a formal request. A formal request to be considered, to allow, submitted to an authority. Very good, Abdul Basir. Fatma, very good. Formal request. Mariam, formal request. All of you have written a formal request. It can be an informal request as well. No, it is a formal request. Formal request means whenever we are writing a request to an authority or to the organization, so it is called formal request. Formal request when we are using the formal language and we are not talking to our relatives or our family members. Okay, so it is a formal request. Very good. Okay, remember this thing. Abdul Rahman. Okay, very good. Formal request. Now I am waiting for others' answers. Now, next question, next answers. No, Fatma, it is wrong. No, it is not the address. I'm asking the steps. I'm asking the steps. It is not address. It is called something else. No, Shiza, it is wrong answer. I beg to state that. It is not right answer. Answer number 2 to the no. Abdul Wasi, I'm not asking the about the application for the job position. I'm asking the application if you're writing for the leave. Okay. Greeting, no Munazza, it is wrong. Alicia, wrong. To whom you are writing, no. What is it called? I am just asking. Yes, Zimal, very good. Your answer is right. It is heading. Okay, very good. To have the heading, it is good. Not address, Mariam, it is wrong. Now give me other answers. I'm waiting. Mehta, you have written everything here. No, I'm not asking these things. It means I want to show you the questions again. Question number 1, you have given me the answer. Question number 2, what do you write in the beginning of an application? The correct answer is the heading. Okay. Now, question number 2, question number 3 is how do we write the subject if you want a leave for cousin's marriage? Tell me about the other answers as well. I'm waiting. Fatma, very good. Leave for cousin's marriage. Okay, cousin's marriage, Ishal, right. Hassan, leave for cousin's marriage, but L capital for leave. Cousin's marriage, very good. Application for cousin's marriage. Okay, very good. Tabassum, Fatma. Tabassum, right. L capital here. Application for leave for cousin's marriage. It's too long. Cousin's marriage, Mehta Idmani, very good. Application Ruhab, it's right. Mariam, you have not written the S and L in the capital form. Manahil, right, cousin's marriage, but M capital for marriage, okay. Hamza Madni, cousin's marriage. You are not using the capital letters where they are necessary. Abdul Rahman, leave for sick leave. What is this? I'm not asking for sick leave. And leave for leave, it is wrong. Only sick leave. Otherwise, leave for 3 days, leave for 4 days. Now, write answer number 4. What do you write in the body part of an application? Very easy. The body of your cover letter is a section. Abdul Wasif, from where you are writing the answers? Are you writing the answers with the help of internet? I don't want these kind of stories here. You are not applying for any job here. Please give me to the point answers. I don't want these kind of stories here. Mehda Irvani, what do you want to ask me by writing this first and second paragraph? This is not the right answer. No, Fatma, it is wrong. I beg to state that. I'm not asking this thing. I'm just asking what do you want to write in the body part? What is the purpose of writing the body part of an application? No, Ishal, these are greetings. Respected sir or madam, it is greeting, not the body part. No, Fatma. No, Ruha. This is not. Yes, Zimal, very good answer. Reason of writing the application. Very good answer. Very good. Okay. Very good answer. Reason of writing the application. Very good, Musa. Yes, Manahil, it's right answer. Okay, Abdul Rahman. Now I want to ask the last question. Very easy. This is again very easy question. Where do you write the date in an application? Right side. No. In the closing. Very good. In the left side or on the left side, Abdul Basit? Last. Very good. Left side. Yes. Right. Right after the ending. Yes. With margin. Left side at the end. Very good. Ahmed Mustafa. Very good. In the end. On ending is not the correct words. In the end. Last. Very good. You have on the left side after the ending. Very good. On the left side in the closing. Very good. Very good of you. It means you have understood how to write an application. Very good. Very good. All of you. Very good answers. You have given me many answers here and right answers, correct answers. Very good. Now, I want to discuss some points here about your online classes. Again, you know that your online classes have again started from today. So you should know about the schedule of online classes. We have got it on the Google Classroom. So please join every time me because I will continue some language lectures first. After that, I will give you some literature lectures. Okay. So you should be here every day because I have got the lectures from Tuesday till Friday every day. So please, you should be here on time. And one more thing, I will give you some assignments. So please complete the assignments in your respective copies, like English literature assignment in English literature copies and English language assignment in English language copies. Okay. So you have got the homework schedule as well. So Abdul Rahman, we don't know about the schools reopening. Whenever they will reopen, you will get the notifications on your WhatsApp or Google Classroom as well. We don't know about anything. Okay, we are just starting the. Don't open your cameras, please. Rohab, Iman, Asif, Mariam, please turn off your cameras. Why you are opening it? I don't want to see you. And you will have to submit all your assignments on Mondays, every Monday. So please be careful. We do the assignments on time. Okay, every day, every week. And there will be your dictation and quizzes as well. So you should prepare for them. These will be conducted on the Google Classroom. Anything which you want to ask about anything? I have got your literature and language copies, some of the students. So you will collect them on Monday. Do you want to ask anything? Please reply if you want to ask anything. Okay, everything is clear. Very good. I hope you have understood how to write the application with the new pattern, with the block style. And whenever I will give you any application to write, you can easily write it in the form of block pattern. Okay. Ahmed Mustafa, please ask it from the administration because I will not allow you for that. Okay, for any photocopies. You will have to ask from the administration. Okay, I want to stop here. Inshallah, we'll meet tomorrow because there is no time left. Allah Hafiz.